The entertainment industry has been defined as a sector that creates, produces, distributes, and monetizes content for leisure. A cross-section of people on the plateau believe that there is an absence of the entertainment industry in the city of Jos. But right here with me on the roundtable discussion is a man that has a contrary opinion to what those people believe. The reason is simple. He is the convener of the longest 7 awards, the Joint Gospel Arts Music Awards, Joe Gaba, an award that have stood the test of time, 15 years and still counting. Ladies and gentlemen, I have with me today on the roundtable discussion, the roundtable podcast right here, I have Mr. J.D. Luca. Good to have you. I love the way you smile. I love the way you smile.
It's nice to always be here with you
Yes.
to have a conversation
Yes.
surrounding our industry.
Our industry. I love the way you put it. And I'm not going to shy away from it that, yeah, I'm also part of it.
Of course.
And those who are watching are also part of it.
Of course.
All right. But just to begin again, I would like to ask you, do you think those who say there is no entertainment industry, do you think they are correct?
I've always said, I don't think if they're correct. I believe they're not. Reason being the fact that there is an industry in Jos.
Oh, you want to prove to them how?
Of course, there is an industry. And I always say, do we have a thriving industry? Then I said, we don't have a thriving industry in Jos.
But you should have caught me when during the introduction when I said we have a thriving industry.
You're actually doing an introduction, so I don't want to cut you.
Oh, you don't want to cut
let me make it categorical.
Okay, so if something is not thriving, what is the aim of having something? Is it not to thrive? Is it not for it to work?
Of course.
Yes. And if it doesn't work,
does that mean it's not there?
Okay, so for example, I know because of what you do, joint gospel and all of that. I would like to take you to what Jesus Christ said.
Of course.
He said, when salt loses its flavor, then it is as good as what?
Useless.
All right.
If it loses. But the question is...
No. It is useless.
Yes.
Why?
It's because at that point, it's not useful.
Okay, so
that's why it's
is
useless.
The entertainment industry that is not thriving useful?
It is.
To who?
To you.
How? I can't make money from there. You can't make money from there. Then it is not useful. Looking at the definition that I gave, it is a sector that creates, all right?
Of course.
Produces.
Of course.
Distributes.
Of course.
And monetize.
Good.
So, do you think that all of those aforementioned nodes are present?
They are present.
Where?
You're making money from your craft in Jos.
Are you serious?
Creative guys are. The question is, are they making the volume of money that we want to make? No.
Okay, so
today, hold on.
Today, if you say that there is an entertainment industry in Jos, why do we have mass exodus of talent away from where do they get prominence? Imagine if MII Prince and Jesse Jaggs have stayed here. Who will know them nationally?
Imagine,
will they ever get that recognition?
Imagine
it gets to show that there is no entertainment industry, because if something is not thriving, it's as good as not existing. Like what you said, what the Bible also said about the salt. It means that it has lost its quality.
I didn't agree that it has lost. I only said that we have an industry that's not thriving.
Some people say, people have also said that the industry is dysfunctional.
I would not want to say it's dysfunctional. Why? You see, I stand my ground on this.
Why would you say it's not dysfunctional?
Listen to me.
Can you produce, if you are supposed to produce 100 and you are producing 5.
Question is, why are you producing 5? Why are you producing 5?
That should be the question you should answer yourself.
And that is what I am saying. You see, the problem that I feel a lot of people that keep saying that there's no creative industry in Jos is because we're not looking at it from the industry perspective.
Can the government even tax it?
We are comparing.
The government cannot tax it.
Hold on.
Do you have a data? Okay, do you have a data? You organize an award.
Yes.
And I know how easy it is for you to even get to know or determine who is a new entry or not, and all of that. If you have an industry, it is easier, for you to be able to check the data. The data will be available,
of course,
but there's no data.
Of course,
no creative. I put it to you.
Of course.
Mention 10 creatives who can make 20 million naira in a year, or who can successfully say that they are feeding their families, with what they get to earn from the entertainment industry alone, without side hustle. Listen,
so they are earning. So they are earning.
No, I didn't say. They cannot even tell me that they are earning what they need to
You just said.
No, they cannot even say
you just said they can't feed their family. It means they are earning.
What are they earning?
It means they are earning.
Something that cannot look. The truth is, if you have the tire of a keke napep, do you have a keke napep?
You have a tire of a keke napep.
You don't have a keke napep.
You have a tire of a keke napep.
If you have a land, would you say you have a house?
You have a land.
You cannot. Where is the WC there?
You have a land.
You don't have a house. Let's come to the fact. Let's agree. Let's tell ourselves the truth.
Listen,
is there an entertainment industry?
And I said
where
yes.
you have
I always
people
say our
moving,
problem
where it is only time when people who we look up to, when they are done, when it looks like their talent has been, dried, they come and say they want to give back to the society. Is that the kind of industry that you want? Is that the kind of industry that exists in JTAC?
They come back to what? To an industry.
Which industry? Which industry?
I keep saying this.
Which industry?
Can I make this
point?
You
know how it is. You know how difficult it was for you to get.
Can I make this point?
Please go ahead.
We always compare what we have with the backdrop. We're looking at Lagos. We're looking at Port Harcourt. We're looking at Abuja.
So are you... Hold on. Listen. Let me just ask you. Hold that thought for a second. Are you supposed to compare yourself with failures?
Question is, why would you compare yourself?
Why would you compare yourself? It is innate.
You're supposed to compare yourself to yourself. Look at yourself.
No, because growth is important. And you need to be able to measure the level of growth. And how do you do that? Then you need to make comparison. Is it that you make comparison with last year and this year?
Okay.
Is it that you make comparison? Oh, I started with this guy. What has he done? What is he doing?
I can't make my comparison with Pedro. I can only compare myself with me.
For crying out loud.
Because I am the one that knows where I was last year. I was the one that knows the effort I put in last year.
That would be wrong.
For me to get to where I am today.
If we do the same thing, then you should be able to compare, like, okay, what is it? Why do they have Ballon d'Or? Why do they have all these awards if people are not because it is a competition? You need to compare.
You still didn't get my point.
The truth is,
can we look at
with empirical facts?
Can we
backed up with data?
Can we look at
that? There is an entertainment industry. We only have events. Can you compare, different people doing, maybe this person is doing an event here. We just have pop-ups here and there. Does that make an industry?
Can we look at
No, you have not answered.
Can we look at whether we have an industry or not from your definition?
Yes.
Now, can you roll the definition again? Then we'll take it one after the other. Let's do that. Roll it out again. Because I don't want to define from my own perspective. I want you to define it from your own perspective. Then let's look at it. Then let's
go ahead and define.
Let's take the notes one after the other of the definition that you make.
You can go ahead and define
what is a creative industry? I just believe is an industry is a connection of notes that produce a result.
Okay.
Do you understand?
What is the result the industry has produced?
Hold on.
Who is that person from J-Town that you can say like, oh, in 2025, we produced this person and the world, or let's just say, the nation knows about the person. Who is that person? You don't have. It's because you do not have. Before now, who knows Fola? Nobody. But do you know that there was an incubation stage, where Fola was with this guy Bella Shmurda, and he was even part of the writers of his one of his albums. You can see that trajectory. There is a data, you can back it up. But who is that person? Who are those people in J-Town that you can say? You see, those are the things. Why is it that who is that J-Town artist that can fill a stadium?
Does that mean we don't have an industry?
If we have an industry, we will be churning, because I
keep saying this.
Create,
Pedro,
produce.
Pedro, listen.
We have to distribute, and all those things. Where are the distributors?
Are we creating?
Are we creating? It's related.
This is a content that has to be that is coming off from the creative industry. Are we creating?
It's relative. Are there people funding it? You are not funding it. So
am I supposed to fund the creative industry?
No.
Are you supposed to fund it?
So you cannot ask.
Because that's how it's supposed to be. I fund my project. Do we have junk of people creating content in this town?
Junk.
Yes. Do we have? Junk. We have series of content being dropping in this town every blessed day. Do you understand? Is there content? Quality. Hold on. Is there content? Whether it is low, whether it is high, whether it's whatever, is there content that is being released?
Why would you say whether it is? Oh, so why would you produce? What would you consume something that is less quality?
See.
Would you?
Listen.
You would not consume anything that is less quality.
When you say less quality, it also depends on what you're trying to say. Is it the quality of production or the quality of the content in itself?
Content production. Who is that person?
Hold on.
Name. You have consumed.
You see,
the truth is, you are not able to name.
No.
You are not able to give me examples.
Why I'm being careful not to give you examples?
Why?
Is because you're looking at people that make 20 million, people that make 50 million. That is not from where I'm coming from.
If he exists, then you should.
I am coming from a place where there are people that are making 1 million in this town. That's where I'm coming from. Like, I am coming from a place where
and you feel 1 million naira is like you have done so well. We need to check ourselves. We need to check.
You have to understand from where I am coming from.
How much is house rent for crying out loud?
You need to understand where I'm coming from.
He cannot even buy
if you understand where I'm coming from, you understand my point.
You have an entertainment industry, yet no company sees it as important or feel like, oh, you can even make a J-Town artist your ambassador. No big company.
And that is why I said
you see,
thriving.
It shows how much. And if something is not thriving, you want to continue there.
If you tell me,
and that is what Christ said. When the salt loses its quality,
if you tell me, do we have a thriving industry? Wait.
Let's just finish that. Let's just finish that quotation. Christ said that when the salt loses its quality, it is not what?
It's useless.
It's useless, and it will be thrown
and be trampled upon.
Exactly, that is what we have.
Now that's what you believe.
Is that what we are having?
You believe that because the industry is not thriving, it means there's no industry.
You said it is not thriving.
That's what I said. I said
you believe in it that is not thriving.
It doesn't mean that.
Do you believe it is not thriving?
I believe that. And I've stood my ground on that. But I don't believe it when you people say we don't have an industry.
It is not useful. If it is not thriving, it is not useful.
No. It doesn't mean that it's a spark.
Oh, it is useful if it is not thriving. So
me and you today are having this conversation because there's an industry.
What do you?
Me and you are having this conversation because there's an industry.
To do. What do you want to use the result of failure to do?
It's not
for
failure.
Crying out loud.
It's a process. It takes time.
Oh, like 40 years, right?
It can
like
take 100 years. It can take
like
that.
200 years.
It can take, but we're building.
Yeah, it means
Rome is not building 1 year.
It means that
we are moving.
It means that those in the industry are
when me and you start, you were in Highland FM. Today, Pedro, you are in JFM. We don't know, maybe you'll be in BBC tomorrow. We are moving. So it's a movement. But do we have something? Something that could help us grow? Yes.
What can help you grow?
We are dishing out content. We're dishing out beautiful content.
Beautiful content that cannot compete with.
No. You can't say our content cannot even compete.
Wow. Tell me the content that can compete. Tell me the artist that released a song in J-Town last year that can compete nationally.
The difference.
In fact, tell me the J-Town artist that dropped a song or a body of work that can compete, even within the North Central.
Do you know what I keep telling you? Do you know what I keep telling you our problem? Do you know what I keep telling you our problem?
Why? If you know the problem, then you can fix it.
Of course.
Have you fixed it?
It's what we're doing. It will take us a longer period of time because we need everyone to be on board.
Like 10 years ago, that you still complain about the creatives, the people you create award for, who will still who will still fix their program on the day of your award.
Are we moving?
Are you moving?
Yes.
Is that movement?
We are moving.
Is that growth?
We are changing the narrative. Growth. We're changing the narrative bit by bit.
Oh,
yes, we are having a sense of something is happening.
Oh, you saw.
Oh, something is happening.
You saw what happened at Miss Tourism Africa International.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So when you came into the hall, what did you say?
I said it's great and beautiful.
And I can remind you, you said we have not started.
Of course.
Yeah. So
do you know the difference between us and them? Should I tell you?
Okay. So
should I tell you?
Do you believe that you have not started?
No. Should I tell the difference between us and them?
Not even.
No.
There's no.
When I said we've not started, yes. I'm not saying.
Did you say that or not? Wait. Look at the camera and say if you said.
I said it.
What did you say? Say what you said.
But do you know what I meant?
Say what you said to the camera. No, just say what you said.
What I said. Immediately I entered.
Just put it this way. Put it this way. Start from how you entered the place, what you saw and what you said.
I cannot go to that route.
Okay.
But listen to
okay. So say what you said.
And I told you.
Just say what you said.
If you remember, what I told you that
I don't have a problem with that. Just say it to the camera.
No.
Just say it to the camera.
No. If you remember, remember what I told you that day.
I can't remember except you say it. Say it to the camera. And the camera is what?
I said the difference between us and them.
Did you say you have started or not?
If I keep quiet and then you speak, can I make my point?
Okay, please.
Now, I said that.
Look at the camera.
The difference between us and them.
No, just look at the camera.
Do you understand? The difference between us and them is exposure. They attend a lot of events that open their mind to be able to achieve this thing that they need. The difference between us and them is just that.
Okay, so look.
Do you understand? Look. So what we need to do for us to make our industry thrive is more exposure.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a few examples. All right. Go ahead. So we have 20 students in a class who are going to sit for exams. 2 weeks before the exams, somebody broke his leg. A week before, somebody broke his arm. Will the examiner set different questions for them? So if you say the difference is exposure, who is to blame? Are you blaming them?
Now, did I say
the fact that we don't have exposure?
Did I say?
And you said we have not started, didn't you?
Did I say?
Did you say we have not started or not?
I told you.
No, say it to the camera.
I told you.
You said it.
I told you.
You
do you understand?
Right.
Now, listen, Pedro. Listen, Pedro.
And on that,
listen to me.
I would like us to anchor on that. You said we have not started. And you are supposed to be one of the believers of the industry. But I like the fact that you have been able to see the truth and you have been able to say it, that we have not started entertainment-wise. Thank you, Mr. JD.
That's not what I mean. And we can't conclude on this note.
No, it would be nice
because
you're a gentleman.
We can't. I will not shake you yet because we can't conclude on this note. Pedro, you must agree with me. Listen, I always want.
Are you trying to?
I told you.
Are you trying to force me to agree with you?
No.
Okay, so
just the way you will not force me to agree with your point. But I also want you to understand.
But
right?
Did you say that we have not started?
Did you understand what I mean by that word?
No. Did you say that?
Do you understand what I mean by that word that day?
No.
Should I tell you what I mean?
Don't worry. I understood. We had the conversation together. We had that conversation together.
You pick what was it called? You pick the what's that word? You pick my words. Give it a meaning. Okay, you pick the meaning to what I said and stick to it.
Okay.
Can I tell you what I meant when I say that?
Okay. So well, I think everyone
should I tell you what I mean?
Everyone knows that. Well, interpretation is the sole is that of the hearer. So it is not for the person who spoke the word.
Okay.
How I interpret it
is how you perceive what I said.
Yes, it's solely
it's fine.
Not
but I still stand my ground. So that listen, Pedro.
But
we have an industry in
you
Jos
and I have
that
agreed.
is not thriving.
We
have an industry.
Okay,
in Jos.
Please say it.
We have an industry in Jos that is not thriving.
Which means that
over time,
we have not. And you also said that
over time
have not started.
we still have a long way to go in order to make our industry thrive. But are we making headway? Yes. Jos is not the way it was 5 years ago. It's not the way it was 10 years ago. What people pay artists 5 years ago are not paying them this time. It means there is movement. It means there is growth. The kind of content that we used to see 5-10 years ago are not the kind of content that we're seeing now. It means there is growth. The kind of followers, the kind of viewers that we used to see on people's content on social media, it's not like before. So we are growing. Are we a growing industry? Yes. But do we have an industry that is growing? Yes. Do we have an industry that have reached the climax? No. That's my point.
All right. Just like the African adage says, give any man the whole, you can be sure that the ridges will be drawn to him. Thank you very much.